Facebook. What's up, people? Oh my gosh, I'm over here cracking up. Rebecca, Bardess, I love you, girl. She's a badass. Having a cool conversation. Rebecca put up a post, a really good post, and it brought us into conversation about a really powerful topic. And I had suggested that the internet is a physical manifestation of all of our ability that we're not ready to realize. Our ability to basically communicate telepathically, to connect with each other on a feeling level. And, oh man, what's up, Rebecca? I love you, baby. Rebecca said it perfectly. And man, mind blown. There's no such thing as the internet. I want you to contemplate that. There's no such thing as the internet. And I want you to prove me wrong. Where is it? Can you see it? I mean, like right now, I'm on Facebook Live and I'm talking to y'all, showing up in your phone. So we're just some people sitting on one side of a screen. You're sitting on the other side of a screen. And somehow, instantaneously, my words are reaching you. Find the evidence of where that is. This internet, this internet. There is no such thing as the internet. You take that wherever you want to take it, but you cannot go out and find me traveling into your phone right now and evidence that the internet actually exists. Yeah, sure, we call it the internet, this way that we all connect, right? It's there, it's happening, but is it really? Or is this an ability that we all have? Is this a gift that every single one of us has, but maybe we've been told that we're not allowed to think ourselves that magnificent, that amazing, that capable, that we could connect with each other on deep levels, right? So we created the internet so that we could exercise this gift, this ability to connect and bring transparency into the world on a grander scale. And, you know, this is kind of a cool way to do it because we're actually all getting more honest with ourselves through this form of expression. I mean, imagine if we just were to tap in. I know what it's like, those empaths out there who are intuitive guides who really recognize these gifts within ourselves. We know what it's like to feel other people's feelings all day long, everywhere you go, all around you. It's taxing. Sometimes you have to shut it off. But the cool thing about it is you also don't personalize their feelings because you realize like people are in pain or embraced in fear and like nobody's really attacking you or ignoring you or insulting you. And so, but initially when it first starts happening, it's overwhelming because you mistake others' feelings for your feelings. Like people feeling insecure about themselves, all of a sudden you're feeling insecure about yourself and you're not quite sure why, or somebody's having anxiety and all of a sudden you're experiencing this anxiety or anger or anything and you're like, ugh. And then you learn how to differentiate between others' feelings and your feelings. And you can actually start recycling those feelings. And so, let me see, I want to read some of this real quick. It makes some people very uncomfortable when they realize I have read their mind. You know, Joyce, it's interesting. People always ask me, my niece in particular, she likes to say, read my mind. What am I thinking right now? And I tell her all the time, like, that's not really how it works. I feel your feelings. So the kids, they kind of know not to lie to me. They don't even really try because they get it. Like when somebody lies to me, here's what happens. Their words, the vibration in their voice does not match the vibration of their emotion. When somebody's honest with me, there's this harmony. Their vibration of their energy is congruent with the vibration of their voice. They blend, they're one, because it's the truth. But when there's a lie being told to me, there's two separate vibrations. So I can feel when I'm being lied to. However, I also can feel that that lie being told to me is not about me. It's not an attempt to manipulate me. It's always, every single time, it's about that person's own fear. Maybe fear I'm going to reject them or be angry at them or whatever the case may be, you know. So I'm able to not personalize it and help people to get a little more honest. And with the kids in my life, just go, come on, man. Come on, who are you talking to here? Because they know. But I get it. My sister's like, you don't know what it's like to have somebody in your house who's always reading your mind. And I'm like, I don't read your mind. Like, your thoughts are yours. I don't invade your space, but I can feel your feelings. And while that may be annoying to you on a daily basis, guess what? It's a roller coaster for me too, right? So, back to the topic. The internet doesn't exist, man. Sally, what's up? Beautiful soul sister. Man, Joyce, like, whoa. I got Rebecca, Sally, and Joyce. If you aren't following all three of these amazing women, you should be. These are lights in the world. I am so blessed to know. And this beautiful thing that doesn't exist called the internet brought us together during this time, exciting time, which, by the way, today's a pretty exciting day, right? Because a lot of people, apparently it's the last day. We should live today like it's our last day, because it's all ending tomorrow. This is an exciting time to be alive, to witness the death of duality. Yes, the world is ending as we know it. Old, outdated consciousness that no longer serves us is dying, and anything that is dying will fight to survive. And with the death of unity comes the awakening of unity. The death of duality comes the awakening of unity, the deep inner knowing of connectedness, that you and I are one, that I am you and you are me, that we are connected to all life, to our great Mother Earth and all life, and all of the elemental spirits that just patiently, lovingly try to keep up with us while we learn. Just love us the whole time, you know. The awakening of unity, the death of duality. It's a great time to be alive and to use this thing called the internet that doesn't really exist. All right, some of you guys are like, JoJo has lost her mind. And I will leave you with this before I go shopping to make a great salad for an amazing celebration I get to take part in tonight. Sometimes you must lose your mind to find your sanity. And losing your mind definitely helps you to move into the heart, which is the greatest mind, which is where I'm led from these days. My heart does all my thinking for me, and it's a good place. And when I feel myself slip into that mind state of thinking, go into the brain instead of the heart, it's no good. When I'm in my heart, my mind is taking orders from my heart. When I'm in my brain, my mind is taking orders from my brain. And man, oh man, man, two different spaces, and I can feel it. And it's interesting because I can get trapped in the brain sometimes, and then I just have to remember how to get back into the heart. All right, I love you guys. Oh, and I'm so honored that Joyce, Rebecca, and Sally all showed up for this transmission onto the internet that does not exist. Have an amazing day, you guys. Bye.